Right, what's up, everybody? Welcome. We are starting a brand new series today based off of WWE 2K25. We're going to go through the showcase. Um, I'm going to assume, based off of the cover and all that I've seen so far, that the showcase is based off of members of the bloodline, past and present. But we shall see. I've played WWE 2K games before. Um, I think I've played the showcases before and other ones. I didn't play last year's, I ain't gonna lie. Didn't even try. Um, but this year, maybe it's because I did end up watching WrestleMania 40 and have been currently up to date with certain things on WWE. I said, why not give it a shot? Um, but I'm also not gonna lie, I did not anticipate hitting showcase and then immediately videos and a match starting and all that. So uh, that's why I'm here in the video library. Gonna try to start it from the beginning, and we're just gonna go through the beginning and the first showcase match, which is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. So um, we'll see how this goes. But like I said, this will be the first time I'm playing WWE 2K25. I'm gonna assume maybe the buttons are similar, if not the same, from WWE 2K24. Um, haven't played any tutorial, haven't played anything, not even a singles match or anything like that, just to get my bearings. I'm jumping in blind. Um, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So yeah, let's let's do it.
Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover. Hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me?
This is kind of shot for shot.
How did Rhodes survive?
40. I like
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how,
dope. Corey.
This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be.
It is!
John Cena's here. Cena's in WrestleMania.
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here. They'll fight off Solo Sikoa. Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
Oh, crap. I picked up right. Oh, okay.
And an attitude adjustment.
The tribal chief has been dropped.
Oh. Damn. Okay, maybe the buttons aren't the same. Yeah, to a degree. But I'm also trying to read what it's asking me to do. If it's like the match, I need to do the attitude adjustment to improve the table. I wasn't expecting Roman to come in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me run around. Let me get out of here. Alright. By going through attitude adjustment. So cool. Okay. So, I need to put Roman back in the ring. I can't have him over here. You know what? Alright, Roman, come here, bro. I can't have it in there. Bam. And then Solo. Come here, my guy. Wait, why am I stunned? Am I stunned? Alright, come on. Oh, Lord. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. Okay, I need to stop doing the same way over and over. There we go. Good night.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
It wasn't even Saxton doing the freaking commentary during WrestleMania 2, so that's crazy. That's crazy. At least have Pat McAfee doing it too.
WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal.
I wish they would. I know in previous 2Ks they've done like flash between what happened in real life and the animation of the game. I wish they kind of did the same thing here, but it's kind of shot for shot. They're just missing his bald spot.
Oh, Rock with a rock bottom!
The final boss strikes, and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh.
I don't
No way.
remember
No way.
Seth coming out to
Guys?
Shield
What is going on here?
team or anything like that. And no, your ears aren't deceiving you. The music is not correct. Just because of copyright issues and whatnot. But, yeah.
We know that music all too well, but
It's
I don't
Seth
recall him
Rollins.
coming out in Shield.
And a Superman
I do
punch
recall him
by
coming out
Reigns, and
looking
Seth
like the
Rollins
Shield,
is out here
but I
in
don't recall
the
him
old Shield gear.
coming out to Shield music. But I could be wrong. Yeah, The Rock
Now what?
and Undertaker moment was also unexpected. I thought it was going to be Stone Cold. I think everybody thought it was going to be Stone Cold, but it was still dope.
Undertaker's in the ring.
oh my gosh! The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Undertaker with the Rock. Choke slam. The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania.
Unreal.
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare. The Tribal Chief putting a ghost of his past to rest.
Roman Reigns setting up, looking for the spear to put Cody away.
No! Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
I don't know about that. Just getting started. We're 4 or 5 years in now. Okay. So again, just for y'all who may pick up the game and play it for the first time, expecting the same thing. I clicked showcase and it immediately went to what we just saw. I ended up hitting circle or skip or whatever it may have been, and it went straight to this intro video with Paul Heyman, and then went to a menu that you'll see right after this here in a second. So I just restarted it from the beginning essentially. So let's watch this Bloodline intro, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold.
For nearly 40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the Dangerous Alliance, led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions. And for me, none of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years. I've led them into battle, strategized with them, and have watched their children grow into top-tier superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 showcase featuring a dynasty like no other, the Bloodline.
When you look at this incredible family tree, this is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood bond forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. They've owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, broken box office records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power struggle, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns. It's not just about the Usos. It's about every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one bloodline dynasty.
See, Paul Heyman's the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. Paul Heyman is the GOAT. He can build so many things up like that all the time, and I would like his Hall of Fame induction speech was absolutely phenomenal. Loved it. I'm pretty sure I didn't watch the rest of the Hall of Fame just because of that. Like, he was the only one I cared about. So, right, those are all the videos. Those are the two things that, are only unlocked now. This is where we'll begin um, today's showcase, which is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, which is the craziest thing. I never knew. I mean, and maybe this is um, very naive of me, or maybe it's just because I'm not that versed in WWE stuff. I did not know Yokozuna was part of the Bloodline dynasty. I thought that, and I could be wrong, but I could have sworn they portrayed him as Japanese. And granted, the Isle of Samoa and all that is close to Japan or relatively close, and whatnot. So there could be some sort of connection there, but I never knew Yokozuna was part of this immense family tree. Um, I am interested to see what we got to do for this one, and interested to see how they weave all these stories together, and who else I didn't know or didn't really believe was connected to the family. Uh, so yeah, King of the Ring, June 13, 1993. Yokozuna has two goals: make Hulk Hogan suffer and regain the WWE Championship. It's up to you to follow the plan and get it done in a flash manner. I'm also interested to see what are all the match rewards and objective rewards. Um, I hear you unlock more for the game later on. And one thing I do like playing in these games is universe mode. Universe mode is one of my favorites. So hopefully it unlocks more arenas and more things like that. Um, and I may explore the island, the WWE 2K's version of the city from NBA 2K. But we'll see. I'm not a huge online player unless it's like Call of Duty. So we'll see how this goes. But enough talking, and let's see what's going on with this one.
In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with so much pride and weight on my shoulders. just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing it.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a two-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down. Banzai.
See, that's pretty dope. That's information.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Like,
an
I didn't
event
know
of
Yokozuna
international
was
magnitude.
the
Photographers from
main
around the
Dakota.
world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
I also do kind of remember Hulk Hogan came out at WrestleMania and essentially did steal, like they said, the championship. He wouldn't make any sense.
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion,
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready. Believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
What am I supposed to go for? Help on complete objectives. Go to the objective. Pause me. Okay. Start off methodically and look to wear Hogan down with some powerful offense in the ring. Lift Hogan into carry position. Slam him to the mat. Big carry attack. All right. Well, let's see.
Eliminating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 500.
Lift and carry your opponent. I think it's also giving me a tutorial while I'm playing this, so it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, too much.
50-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament.
The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring?
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Bombastic claims coming out of both camps coming into this one, gentlemen.
Hogan has claimed in interviews that he will slam Yokozuna's carcass straight through the ring so hard that it will cause a worldwide earthquake.
Meanwhile, Yokozuna has kept his comments.
Oh no, bear hug. This is not good for the Hulkster. Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
I used to hate when he do that. Because, like, you cannot tell whether he was rigging it off.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing. Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet. Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron? There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here? Hitting the ropes. Massive big leg drop. Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
Breaks the close count.
He just won't give up.
I would have
Has him in the corner, thinking of the neck. Yokozuna just manhandling his opponent. Big headbutt.
Yeah, hopefully he's got
I think we know what Yokozuna is thinking.
Up to the second rope. This is going to be ugly.
Onside. Could that be enough to gain the title?
2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champions proving that sooner parents didn't lose their title. And absolutely no idea how that didn't work out in Yokozuna's favor. You can tell he's shocked too. Counters with an elbow right into the face. Yokozuna turns it around. Great long running into you. And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
Gets lifted into position. Down and pin to the championship. No, stops the count at 2.
What a match.
Take your time. He's about to get a signature.
Yokozuna gets reversed.
Hogan able to take a step.
Oh, should have picked that.
And there. This could be the turning point for.
And they're going shot for shot, multiple blows. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. It looks like we got ourselves a brawl here.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. And the clothesline.
Yokozuna on the move. Devastating leg drop.
Now it's definitely
Come on. 2. And Yokozuna is once again champion. I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE Champion. Here in the heartland of America, the heart of Hulkamania has just stopped beating.
I'm going to hit showcase
Hogan
menu and that
is
next
finished.
match. I feel like we'll just continue on with the video on that. But that was essentially it for this one. Let's see. Showcase menu. Yeah. So that was awesome. Pretty much the same buttons to a degree from last year, so I'm not complaining. The next one will be the head shrinkers versus. Ooh, this will be an interesting one. Nice. But I'll be there for next time. So I'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy.